Hey everyone, it's Alison Solomon with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada. Welcome. If it's your first time joining me, thanks for coming. And if you're one of my regulars, I appreciate you hopping on today for our weekly Wednesday at 2. I'm just going to wait to see people who will pop on and tell me if they can hear me. Hopefully they can. I usually check on my iPad, but my iPad isn't. I loaned it to someone and it's not home yet. We're going to be working with the More Than Autumn bundle today, which is so adorable. And you guys, it's the first day of the Mini Catalogue. So if you are a follower of me on Facebook, you'll have seen the links to the new catalog. There's this one, and there's also another one that I printed out. Here it is. There's also a scrapbook brochure. Now this is only an online brochure, so you'll have to just look at it online. I went ahead and printed it because I wanted a copy of it, but you don't have to do that, of course. So those are both live starting today. So many beautiful, fun new products. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Sonia. Can you guys hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Anyway, yes, exciting day, exciting day. Okay, so let's go over here and let's see what's going on. Yep, you can hear me. Thanks, love. Okay, so we can open the catalog today. Remember, we couldn't open it up until today. So let me show you. If you've got a physical copy, you can turn to page 49. Here we are. And you can see some samples of the bundle. Isn't it the cutest thing? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to be taking you through a card today that I actually made for a swap. My favorite thing about this set, I will confess, is the donut. I just love the donut. But I will say this. I don't spell donut like this. I know that's how you're supposed to spell a donut, but in Canada, we just spell it D-O-N-U-T. Donut. Anyway, I don't know if that's how you guys spell it where you're from, but that's how I spell it, even though I know technically it's donuts. Lisa, how are you? Hi, Ellie. Thanks for coming, you guys. So how do you guys spell donut? D-O-N-U-T or D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T? I guess you guys will tell me. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to start. Well, I was going to start. Oh, here it is. Gosh, I'm trying to look for my little thing. Bought this up for the donut too, but I play with the rest because it's cute. It's so cute, Keisha. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay. So here is a piece of basic beige. Did you guys know that we have this new basic color? Basic beige. So I've cut it 8.5 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at 8.5 by 5.5, scored it at 4 1/4. Oof. Okay. Donut. Thank you, Lisa. It's exactly how you're supposed to spell donut. I don't know why they spell it wrong. Anyway, I've also grabbed a piece of 6 by 6 designer series paper. Now they come in. There's I think five sets, right? So they're in all the color groups. So brights, regals, subtles, neutrals, and then also in the in colors. The 2 in color groups. Okay, so this one here is Petunia Pop. Petunia Pop? Yeah, Petunia Pop. Papa Petunia? I don't know. Petunia. Losing it today. Anyways, I cut this to 2 by 5 1/4. Okay, so let's just go ahead and glue that down. Boy, I hope my pick up today on my a little out of it today for some reason. Oh, and here I am squeezing and there's no glue coming out. Oh, here we go. Always have a spare glue. Okay. I love this color, and everything looks good with this basic beige. It's a really great neutral. Really great. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's pretty easy. Now, I've got a piece of Pretty in Pink. And I'm going to use, okay, I'm going to use a die set that I obviously haven't left out. And I don't know where it went. Wow, here it is. Okay, sorry, you guys. It's the perennial postage dies. Ooh, here we go. And I'm going to use the second largest one. This was a die set that was part of the perennial lavender, and they carried forward the die set. So you can find it in the online exclusives if you're looking for it. And you're thinking, where is that? Where can I get that? So it was originally in a mini, and they carried it forward. I'm going to just take this down because I'm going to run it through my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It just fits. If you're using the largest die, which is this one here, it's almost the size of the card front, you will need the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the regular size. But I had a little accident with mine, waiting for my replacement to come. So in the meantime, I'm having to use my mini. And having said that, where the heck is my, here we are. Gosh, you guys, sorry. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm usually a little more organized than this. So my apologies if I seem a little out of it. Here we go. I'm not sure why I was out of it. I slept like, oh my God, I slept like a log last night. So I have no excuse. You guys made your orders yet from the mini? Or the scrapbooking brochure? I ordered stuff. I was waiting to order it. I ordered lots during the pre-order, but I also ordered this morning too, and so for a couple of customers too. So there is our, is that nice? I love the little edge, right? It's like a postage stamp, right? It's cool. So I'm going to just go ahead and glue this down. I like to get rid of as many things as possible so that I don't lose them on my desk. So as I make my card, I try and stick it together rather than wait until the end. Okay. If I was writing directions, this is how I would tell people to make this card. Okay. Is that pretty together? Okay. Let's grab a piece of basic white. Now this one is going to fit right inside this frame. Okay. I'm going to measure it to let you know. So got it in case you want to make the card. It is 2 7/8 by 4. Okay. Oh, let's grab my donut. Love my donut. And I'm going to use early espresso. Okay. Now I'm going to just put a piece of scrap paper underneath. Let me just grab that. The reason I'm doing this is so that I can stamp off the edge. So I'm going to ink that up in the early espresso, and I want to just go a little bit high there. And then I'm going to stamp another one there. And then on a scrap piece of basic white, oops, I'll turn it to this side. I'm going to stamp 2 more donuts. Okay. All right. I was playing with the colors to see which colors I like. I grabbed some blends. Did you know that you can use blends with any of the water-based inks? It doesn't have to be Memento. So I'm going to color in my donut. Let's use, what's this one? Dark pecan pie. So I like chocolate donuts. So I'm just going to carefully color these in. Now these are the ones I'm actually going to be cutting out with the die. And if you only have the stamps, because perhaps you don't use die cutting machine, you can do that by just cutting, fussy cutting. Now, for the middle, if you're fussy cutting, you can just stick your scissors in there, get it sort of started, and you can do a pretty good job. Some images are easier to color than others. So we've got a chocolate donut. I will say my favorite, I'm pretty boring. My favorite ice cream, other than maple walnut, is vanilla. My favorite donut is glazed. But I do like chocolate glaze too. So, I'm not really a sprinkled donut person. How about you guys? You guys like a special donut? Well, there's so many fancy donuts now. Like they have these gourmet donuts, like are crazy, like creme brulee donuts, and some of them are just piled high with stuff. It's kind of, I don't know. I like the simple donut. There we go. All right. Oh, hi, Mo. Brody got home from his dog walk. He sure loves going out with the other dogs. My sister's dog, he waits at the door for the dog walker, and he runs out and jumps in the van with his buddies. It's so cute. And there's this most adorable beagle that goes with them. I wanted to hijinks that beagle Mo. I wanted to kidnap him and take him home. Okay, I'm going to use bubble bath. I'm just going to sort of color parts of this with the dark bubble bath. I don't worry too much about whether I know what I'm doing. I just go for it. Now I'm going to use the light one and I'm going to blend it. If you want, you could also use, you could also add wing Castella to make your donuts sparkly if you want. Okay, so that one's bubble bath. Let's do a peach pie. So again, I'm going to use the dark peach pie, and I'm just going to kind of, like, see what I mean? I'm not really worried about shading. I'm just kind of adding dark and then adding the light and blending it so I get that kind of shaded look without having to be an artist. You probably can't see it very well on my, let me show you. You probably can't see it very well, but can you, oh yeah, you can. Can you see the two different kind of the shading, the dark and the light? Then I got these guys. And how about we do, well, I got Petunia Pop. Is it Petunia Pop? Oh, it is Petunia Pop. How about we do one Petunia? This is quite a dark icing. And, ooh, that's a dark donut. It's almost like a raspberry. I think it would be like a raspberry topping. And then one last little donut. I think I'm going to go over here and grab my lemon lolly because everyone likes, my son's favorite is lemon. Let's do some dark. You guys like those jelly-filled donuts? I hate them. I used to hate them as a kid too. Does anybody like those? Ugh. Although I will say, donuts. These are like cake donuts, if you ask me. I prefer yeast-raised donuts. How about you guys? Yeast or cake? All right. Let's get our... Hi, Paulette. Hi, my crafty adventures. Now, oh, is Bentley the Beagle Mo? Hi, Lori from Ohio. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining. My crafty adventures. I probably know what your real name is, but if I don't remember. So what's your real name? My crafty adventures. I'll remember next time you come. So I'm going to, oh, no, we don't want to cut those out. See? Crisis averted. We're cutting out these guys. These are so cute. So I've got my donut, lining it up. My friend Ange always tells me if you line up the center of some of the images, like, you know, that wreath that's in, we just did a class on it. There's a wreath stamp, and I have the hardest time lining it up. And my friend Ange said, oh, don't try and line up the outside of it. line up the middle. And as soon as she told me that tip, worked like a charm. So it's the same kind of thing with the donut. Okay. And just turn this till it matches up. Go. There we go. That looks right. And I always use repositionable tape, you guys, because I don't know. I just find that if I don't, I run the risk of my image shifting while I run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Okay, so that's good. Okay, now on this piece, this is the piece that we're actually putting on our card. I'm going to lower my little camera here. I think I was a little bit too high, so sorry about that. That's better. Yeah, it's a good tip, isn't it? Hi, Caroline. Thanks for letting me know your name, your non-artist name. Okay, I'm going to use my early espresso again, and I'm going to use one of the images from the stamps that says, "Nothing's better than." So nothing's better than. There we go. This is a really juicy pattern. I don't think I inked it, so I'm just going to try and not get it all over my project. Okay, so nothing's better than. And then we've got our two little donuts. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do is get a sentiment. So let's use, this is the Petunia Pop. Let's do some embossing. So I've got my embossing buddy. I've got my Versamark. And I've got these new Wow embossing powders. This one is opaque, bright white. If you've got the older embossing powder, that's okay. Just use it. But I treated myself to the new ones, the Wows, because I thought, oh, I better see how wowy it is. Anyway, it's brighter. There is a brightness to it. Okay, now I'm going to look for my word that's spelt wrong. It bugs me. Donut. You just joined. You missed my whole thing about how that's not how Canadians in general spell donut. Oh, look at this. You flipped over and all you can see is my head. That's not good. There we go. No wonder it looks so far away. Wow, you guys. I need a break. Oh, man. I'm going out tonight. My husband and I were going to go for a really fancy dinner. And then at the last minute, because it's turned absolutely gorgeous in Vancouver. It's like, what is it going to be today? 28 degrees or something, which is hot for my American friends. That's like high 80s, mid 80s. We decided, nope, we're going to go to the ball game. So we're going to the greatest little ballpark. It's called Nat Bailey Stadium. It's fun. It's a farm team for the Toronto Blue Jays, but it's so fun. Anyway, the Vancouver Canadians, we're going to go to the ball game instead. Because as my husband says, we can go out for a fancy dinner anytime. So this is for our anniversary. So we're going to the ballpark. Yay. Oops. So here, blowing all over. Let's hold that down. My husband's not much of a sports fan. He'll watch certain things, but I'm a baseball. I'm a all sports fanatic, I would say. Hockey is my other one. My son texted me the other day asking me, this question. Hi, Mom, Colorado or Calgary? And I thought, he must be talking about a hockey game. And I said, oh, Calgary. And he said, mark the date. We're going to the game. So I'm going to just trim this up. So we're going to see the baseball. But yeah, summer evening, right, Carolyn? Oh, it's going to be so fun. Love it. And it really is a fun little park. But sometimes the Blue Jays pitchers, especially when they're doing rehab, we sometimes get them. Or before they make it into the big leagues, they pitch here. And there's been a lot of famous Blue Jays that have played for the Vancouver Canadians over the years before they made it to the big leagues. Okay, isn't that cute? So let's put our little donuts on here. Grab my little dimensionals. Sorry that popped out and you were looking at the side of my head for a while, you guys. My apologies. I'm going to pop these up because I want some dimension on my card. I think I mentioned that this was my swap card, right? I joined a swap with my Canadian friends. We got this guy and this guy. There we go. And then we've got donuts. Now, I'm not going to pop this up because we've already got enough stuff popped up, and this would be even more popped up. So I'm just going to lay it flat with some glue and let that set. Okay. And let's add some fun embellishments. These are adhesive back dots for days. And they've got a lot of the colors, including the yellow. So let's add, let's add that. I gotta find my take a pick tool. I don't know where it went. It's somewhere. I'm sure I'll find it. Go. Find it when I'm not looking for it, right? Isn't that how it always works? All right, let's move all of this out of the way so you can see. So there is our little card. And like I said, if you want, grab your Winka Stella. It's so cute. Oh, you're from Boston, big sports fan. Oh, yeah, you guys are actually in the, you're in the hunt, aren't you? Aren't the Red Sox in the hunt still? My Blue Jays are, they started out well, but then I don't know, they imploded. So there you go. Next year. But yeah, I was listening the other day that the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox are in the hunt for the playoffs. Okay, so you probably can't see the sparkle, right? Okay, so that's one. And then here was my original card. Yes, you are. Well, go Sox. Here is my original. So you can see it. I've got the same I've got all the same elements, but it's a different color scheme. This is the peach pie. Okay. And then much subtler colors. I've gone with crumb cake with the beige. I added a little bit of linen thread, but I don't think I needed it. So that's why I didn't add it to this one. So those are kind of two similar cards. Just one's a little brighter than the other. Do you want to see some more cards? Now, here's the cards that we've made in prior lives. Okay, let me just put this aside. So cute. We made this one on Sunday. So go back and have a look. You can check out all my previous cards. There we go. Hot cocoa. Don't you just love the little, I love these little elements. Here's one. Peppermint hot cocoa. And oh, here's another one, hot cocoa. So this is the same as this one, but when I did this one, and then for my live, I added an entire piece of the DSP. I liked it better. And then this was the first one I did way back when, probably a couple weeks ago. So I do these cards just to introduce you to the bundle that's part of the class that I'm offering. So the class is on September 29th. And you do not have to be Canadian to join. There is a PDF version. I got lots of American friends that come to class, and they just pay for the PDF, and they cut all their own supplies. So you're all welcome. Okay. And here is one of my, this was the first idea that I had for that card that we showed today. You can cut out this nothing's better than, and I kind of did it twice, once in espresso and once in pretty in pink, and then kind of offset it so it looked like it, but I didn't like it as much as this one. Or maybe it was because I didn't want to cut out 20 of these. Love the donuts, right? Hi, Lori. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. For the word donut, you could always cut away the other letters and join the letters just spelled donut. I could. Good idea, Lisa. Okay. I could just cut out the UGH and then kind of maneuver it back. Good idea. I'll have to try that. All right. So card class coming. Yes. Here we are. The class comes with 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. You get half a roll of the pecan center stripe ribbon. Here we go. So 5 yards of that. You're going to get an entire package. Oop, go here. Get that entire package of the DSP, not entire package, half a package. Oh my gosh, so 24 sheets. Goodness gracious. Of iconic Christmas designer series papers. So 24 sheets. If you purchase the More Than Autumn bundle from me, you'll get a full pack as part of your goodie bag. And then the last thing for your goodie bag is a full pack of Earth Tones Shimmer Gems. So join us. The links are in my videos. Okay, here we go. Put that back. All right. What else did I want to tell you? I wanted to tell you, you may have seen, especially if you're on any of the Facebook groups that I'm on, like if you're on my Facebook page or you're part of my Border Buddy group, Facebook group, anyone can join that. Or you're a newsletter subscriber. You would see that starting October the 2nd is the start of my 2024 12 Weeks of Christmas. It's a really popular newsletter I send out. So every Wednesday, I'll be sending out a new project. It could be a tag or a gift bag, or it could be a card featuring Christmas-themed projects. So sign up for my newsletter. That's all you have to do. It's free. Sign up for my newsletter and you'll start getting those. Of course, in the meantime, you will be getting my regular newsletters too. Okay. And when you sign up or subscribe to my newsletter, you get a PDF of free tutorial PDF with cards. I think there's 12 cards, 10 to 12, depends. I change them up. Anyway, so hope you'll join. Okay, you guys. Anybody? Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, guys. We do. Oh, my sister's saying you have a great donut selection at Granville Market. We do. We have a called Bee's Donuts. It's really fancy donuts. All right, you guys. I think we're good. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to the ball game. You guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you again here at 10 a.m. on Sunday for that specific time for my regular Sunday live. Okay, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.